Oh, welcome to the pre-show. Like, I like this shirt almost. Like, yeah. Anyway, uh, I just got home. Drop rates are fucking crazy. Hold on. All right, they're back to. All right, so, uh, hang out for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta change and put my hat on. Hey, mom's here. Hey, mom. I'm almost ready. All right, I'm here. I'm here. All right, let's try to organize my life here real quick. Let's get the hat. Dude, that music seems probably a little loud for you guys. No? All right. All right. Um, we need to move picks. I don't think he's ever been here. Oh, because he won't stand. All right, well, there he is. Oh! We can't have this be the first episode without a picks. Hold on. found Pix. He's just under my table. Hold on, I'm right back. All right, to be fair, I don't know if there's 100 places to hide this guy. Hey, look, he'll go right here. On top of the water. There we go. Oh, all right, 3 minutes. Turn on my flashlight. Oh. All right. I don't know what to do on any water, but hey, my pocket's 93. Oh. I think I do a countdown starting at 95. We'll do like a 5-week countdown. It's going to be exciting. I think there's a couple of updates, but I'm able to redirect some focus to the next big event in Whimsy, Mind Pockets 100. So, yeah. So, I got 2 more weeks before we start counting down. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. A lot different than what I wanted 5 weeks ago. I was going to throw a bunch of money at the thing and then realize it's probably not like the best use of money. So I'm not throwing money at Mind Pocket 100, but we will have fun for Mind Pocket 100. And whatever money I saved, I'll throw in for some giveaway stuff. So still make it a big event, but not as grand as I thought it was going to be. But it will be a long episode. I'm already telling you guys this now. Like, we should probably plan for 2 hours, like 7 to 9, no, 8 to 10. So it's gonna be a big one. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It'll be fun. Anyway, how's everybody doing this week? All right. There may or may not be a car cast recording. I need to know, do we like the car cast with the driving noise or no driving noise? Because the way I can edit it one of 2 ways. I can cut out most of, like, some of the traffic, like the road noise and the blinker noise. Or I can just lower it as much as I can. Ooh, I can lower it. That's not a bad idea. Like, it's not bad where it is right now. I have a clean copy and a dirty copy. So I'm just trying to figure out which copy I like better. So we'll figure it out. Oh my gosh, my TV's not on. I got 50 seconds, hold on. All right, I'm back. Oh, that TV didn't turn on. You suck at life. All right, now I'm back. 11 seconds, let's do this. All right. All right, we'll do a quick pause, start. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Hello and welcome to the award-winning Mind Pockets. Saturday night, guys. Where are you? Hopefully hanging out with me. Looks like mom's not working, so woo woo. Oh, all right. Empty my pockets a little bit. Mind Pockets, everybody. 93. We're coming up on the big one. I don't know what that means yet. Um, I need 2 weeks before I really iron out what 100 will look like. And the long 15-hour live stream, what that will look like. So we'll keep you guys updated. I don't think it's enough that I need to advertise it 7 weeks in advance, but like 4 or 5. So yes. Mind Pockets every Saturday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I have recorded about 10, on average 10. Sometimes it's a little bit more. If I have to skip a Saturday, 15, but on average 10 random thoughts and ideas from me to you guys. Not to you, but I'll play them for you. I don't know. That's made this weird. Uh yeah. Depending on where my week is, who knows what can come up. Um but yes, I'm gonna play you my guys my ideas and thoughts, and then I'll comment on them. We'll see what happens. Give you guys a little peek inside where Ben has been this week. Uh, like nooners, like the literal what I've been doing. Mind pockets. Mentally, where am I? Normally all over the place. So yeah, hey guys, thank you for hanging out. Um, let's get the show started, shall we? How random. Like not bad, but definitely on like next level random. Fucking after Mind Pockets, guess who fucking texts me? Fucking dad. Like, hey, can I come over and see you guys tomorrow? Haven't talked to the guy in weeks, but I guess so. We'll see what tomorrow looks like. The guy lives 12 minutes from here, and the idea that he texts me is like the weirdest thing. Like that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, out of nowhere, he fucking hits me up. We just had the holidays, and he was busy or whatever, and uh, whatever. That is what it is. Yeah, but all of a sudden he was like, "Hey, do you have the kids? I want to come over and see you guys on Sunday." Like it's random enough that 50-50 I tell Liam, because Liam knows like 50-50 he shows up. Um, so like that's 25% he's not going to show up. But yeah, told Liam that morning, Sunday morning. Um, it was good to see, like it was good to hear from him. Like I'm not opposed to hearing from him. Just not something. Hi, I came on early, but I couldn't get any volume until now. Okay, hello. We're just talking about random. Last, like, probably the fastest mind pocket, other than ones that I do on the show. Um, like we ended last week at like 9:95. Dude, like 9:30. He's like, "Hey, what you guys doing tomorrow?" Uh, so yeah, talk to Dad. Um, it's weird enough that it almost becomes suspect. Um, so, but yeah, my week so the start of my week starts with a rant. Like you could have bet me $1 million of who would be the last person to text me, and he would have been like right there. Like I would have put like any number of like three X's and two other people I used to work with 9 years ago to have texted me first. Yeah, it was nice to hear from him. So shout out to that guy. I don't know if there's something wrong with Liam because I got like a glimpse of like my old Liam back. But he tried to sell me on this Game On Expo coming up in March. Like hard sell, like 25 minutes researching some stuff, tell me who's all going to be there, checking pricing. Um, so you never know. Might go to Game On Expo in March. We'll see what happens. Yo, Lasagna Hammer in the house. Uh, I hung out with Lasagna and Hammer today and watched the football game. I did something boyish, and I had a general idea of what I was talking about. Nothing specific, but nice, just generalization of a football game. Um, yeah, so that's interesting. So hey, Hammer's like, whoa, Ben's dropping shout outs to Hammer. He's like, I gotta get on this thing. Uh, all right. So mind pocket number two. I recorded. You did well, sir. Thanks. I enjoyed hanging out. Um, we do typically podcast while we're there, but it is nice just to hang out. We don't always have to, but um, it's interesting. We don't have to podcast every time I go over there, but I generally think we enjoy reviewing and talking movies together. Um, so that's kind of fun. Like it's a nice safe topic. Like we don't get into sports or politics or anything else. Um, so I don't think it's a have to. And obviously, we'd be happy to not record every time we go over there. But today was nice. It was we had a theme and an idea. We're gonna watch the game. We ate a little bit. So yeah, let's have some fun hanging out. They're good people. All right. I don't remember when I recorded Sad Dads from last week, which makes me think Liam being nice was before he heard Sad Dad because Sad Dad came out on Monday. So like the old man episode from last week um, was widely aware of itself, but there was a conversation of like this relationship with Liam and that how it's changed, and then like overthinking the idea of like what is it? Hold on, what did I say? It was I don't see him that much because he's 15. So I like there's a like a certain level of forgiveness to let Liam be 15 and do his own thing. But then there was this idea of like, should there be a certain level of me that kind of like pushes a little harder? But out of nowhere, this kid decides, like, we're driving. He's awake. This is the second week he's been awake, which is super cool. So he's awake. We're driving, and then he's flipping through his like Instagram and stuff, and he sent me a post earlier in the week. But he goes back to it and was like, "You should go to the Game On Expo in February or March." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah," because you sent me the thing. I said, all of Final Fantasy voiceover or yeah, the voiceover characters will be there." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Should I get my game signed?" Because I remember I bought. I don't know if we talked about it so much on the podcast, but I bought Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I think I got the deluxe edition. Did I buy two copies? Oh my god, there's a chance I bought two copies. I bought a deluxe edition. Anyway, he was like, he was like, we get these signatures. He's like, here's who's all going there. And then all of a sudden he's like, he's like, I think you, Kelly, Megan, Sophie would have a good time at Game On. I said, I believe we would. Sophie would know there's a handful of voice actors that she would know from some of the movies and the games that she plays. So like she would totally get a kick out of that. Um, so I think that'd be actually really fucking cool. Um, and then he was like, maybe I'd come out on Sunday, and I'm like, so he makes mind pockets because one, he was super nice to me. And then two, he was like, maybe I would be willing to go to a con with you. I don't know. It was interesting. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, I'll take it when I can. So, um, but yeah, this thought it was really cool. Uh, like for like last weekend, we did some stuff in the backyard. Like I had my little buddy back. Is basically all I'm trying to get at. So, all right. So here's the universe. Ready? Okay, dude, this is fucking genius, right? I record sad dad. Universe is like, don't be so sad. Liam's gonna come back and hang out with you. Now I'm all happy. I'm doing good, right? And then guess where he is this week? Stomach bug. So no Liam this week. Universe is like, whoa, whoa. You can't have too much of this kid. Stomach bug. Uh, so yeah. So shout out to my kid Liam, man, uh, for shouting out the fucking expo, man. I might go. I don't know yet. The ticket pricings aren't horrible. It's in the same place as Fan Fusion, but it's also 3 times smaller than Fan Fusion. So I think the last numbers I read was Fan Fusion for 2025 hit like 110K over the 3 days, whereas Game On I think only hit like 40. So like that's a significantly easier con to walk around. Um, I don't think I would obviously do all 3 days, but I think it'd be worth taking a day and a half out there. So we'll see. But shout out to my kid. All right. Earlier, totally random, right? Well, you fucking showed up late. To be fair, to be expected. But yeah, you fucking come over, hung out for a couple of hours. Uh, Random. We got into the conversation was fine, but like you came over and dropped off like a keyboard. I don't know. I don't know. But it was cool to see him, I guess. Um, in theory, he will be on a show soon. Maybe we'll see. So I mentioned 25%. The guy cancels literally within 12 hours. Um, so I tell him, I'm like, hey, noon. The guy's gonna bring some pizza. We'll have some lunch. No idea what else. Like 1:15 rolls around. I'm like, I text him like, hey, man, I gotta feed these kids. No answer. Eventually he gets up and he's like, I fell asleep. And I'm like, I get it. Because his work schedule is just as bad as mine is. But he comes over at like, we'll call it 2 o'clock. And he legit sat for like 2 hours. Like, there's a certain level of randomness with this guy. This guy. With my dad. My dad's a cool guy. But he's not one to like pull up a chair and then just hang out, right? But he fucking legit pulled up a chair, and then we got into uh like this weird like talk about politics, which was fucking random. But then we dove into like his life, his mom, his dad, um, like what he was doing for work when I was a kid and stuff. Like he hung around for like 2 hours and was and talked about just about whatever we want, like whatever I asked him, he answered, which was interesting. But absolutely the like that would have been the most random thing I could have expected. Um, Normally he stopped by, hang out for like half hour, and then he has to either go back to work or whatever else. So the fact that he came for 2 hours and just fucking interacted with Lamb as much as he did and fucking played with Sophie for a minute, uh, super cool. I did say like he would be on an episode soon, so this guy, right? You gotta lock this guy down. Okay, so my dad, he's busy. He's working on the other side of town. He's got to find naps. He's got fucking he's doing shit, right? So part of the thing is like, how do you lock this guy down? So his current work schedule says he does not drive by my house anymore. So there's no way to get him from his place over to my place to record. But he did say he was open on Wednesdays. So I'm going to push for Wednesday the 3rd or the 10th, go out to his place to record for a little bit. I have no idea what we're going to get out of that recording. I do think I want to record something for CTW. Just intro to fucking Dad Ben. And then from there, if he's comfortable with everything else and everything goes good, I think we go deep dive on him growing up as a kid, his relationship with his brothers and his parents. Similar to what we did with Grandma, right? We did like 7 hours of Grandma, and then we wandered her house and we talked. It's like those were really cool conversations. So, but along the same idea of like what was life before Ben. So, um, I, I don't know. Obviously, there's things I'm not saying that probably not. I would say appropriate. It's none of your business, I guess. um, but like I don't know, like things do get fishy when things are completely out of the blue. So, um, we'll see. We're gonna take advantage of it while we can. So I did get. Look, I even have my notes right here. Wednesdays. What else did I write on this thing? Oh, that was my notes for Sad Dad. Um, we're gonna see. So shout out to my fucking dad. Like it's a really weird week. Liam comes back, Dad comes back. I don't know what's going on, man. Fuck. Don't think about it too much because the universe is gonna be like, well, let me just explain it to you, and something crazy will happen. So we don't want that. But yes, shout out to Dad uh, for hanging out. Appreciate it. I do enjoy hanging out with the guy. Like, let's not get crazy. He's fucking funny. Um, Hopefully we get into that when we talk a little bit because we used to bowl with Uncle Eddie. Um, and yeah, for the most part, man, like how long did we bowl together? For 2 seasons? 1 season? 2 seasons? Couldn't have been like it had to have been a year. Uh, he's a cool guy, so hopefully you guys get to hear him a little bit, and you can kind of hear where I come from. I am confident that when you hear him, you will understand Ben a little bit more and be like, that's where he gets it. It's genetic. I don't know what it is, man, but I love making myself laugh. That Nikki's working on a secret project, and I'm dropping in some fucking Easter eggs, man. I think I'm the funniest person sometimes. Dude, absolutely. So, secret project is almost done, I think, right? So, like, I'm working at. I went to Nikki's and hung out for a little bit. She showed me some stuff she was working on. Showed her some stuff I was working on. Um, but I don't know, like, you get me talking about Whimsy and some of the random stuff that I want to do. Fucking one, shout out to Nikki for fucking saying yes. Like, very few things I ever suggest that she says no to. Um, so fucking shout out to her, man, because she just like she just lets me do my thing, man, and it makes me laugh. I mean, you watch me do this show, and I just laugh all the time. Can you imagine if I was doing a super secret project and I was throwing Easter eggs in places? Laugh so much, like it was so good. She laughed too, but man, I would write that down. One of my favorite laughs was with Nikki this year, so someone write that down for me. Oh, I could have put that on my calendar. I think I'm a week behind on the calendar. Just FYI. I'll update it before Monday. But yeah, shout out Nikki for letting me be funny and laugh. Hell yeah. Let's go. I predicted level 78 Pokemon Go before my mom's birthday. Fucking killed it this week. Uh, Level 78 right now. I think I can get to 79 before mom's birthday. let's do this, man. The final grind. It's the final grind. Nothing crazy. A couple of battles, hatch some eggs, and some lucky trades. Like, that's it. And then the next one, obviously, going to take a little bit. But, ooh, man, 2 weeks. I can get this. Um, I will have probably next week, not this Monday, but the Monday after. I have all of these screenshots from every time I hit a new level past 70. I'll throw some dates on it. Kind of just give you an idea of what I've been doing Pokemon Go wise since 10:15. There was a minute in which I thought 77 was going to take to be fair, 77 did take the longest. So much so that I thought I still had 2 more weeks to complete it. A couple things fell into place, schedule wise. Um, so much stuff fell into place. Killed it, knocked it out, dude. Like what? Like I'm 3 weeks ahead of where I said I would be, and then I said I'd be 80 before Liam's birthday. I will be done with 78 in 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. By Tuesday night, I will be 79, which means I just have one more level to get to the cap. So 3 more days will put me at the 20th. I definitely do it before March. I think it's a little too much to ask to do my mom's birthday. I could, but I'd have to dump a bunch of money into it, and I don't think we want to do that. But yeah, like uh, I think I think it shows how much I do play Go. I guess 'cause, like if you really look at some of the tasks, it should take quite a bit. You could do some like little hacks to get ahead. There's a couple of people I already know that hit 80. Um, but man, we are at the end of the grind, and I'll never talk about Pokemon Go again until they upcap it to like 99. But until then, we got at least probably 4 more Mind Pockets talking about Pokemon Go. Um, but I think it was a big day for me, way ahead of schedule. So, uh, yeah, just let you guys should know.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
Mom hipped me to a Josh Charles interview with Fallon. I did not know how funny Josh Charles is. Mom was aware. I am now aware. So, Mom gets a fucking thumbs up. We needed something cool. We need like a Whimsy something that says like approved, like a stamp of approval. But Mom got it this week. Good call, Mom, on the Josh Charles interviews. It's so weird because prior to his new show coming out, we never talked about the guy like at all. Uh, we had a mutual like for the guy, but never really settled on any one thing that he ever did. Like I liked him in Sports Night. She probably watched Sports Night back in the day, but nothing like recently like I had. Um, but yeah, for whatever reason, of all the TV that we watch and all the random interviews that we see, she was like, "Watch that one, dude," and he's fucking funny. Like he's a really cool guy, Josh Charles. So it really was kind of like it's far the most random week, to be fair. Um, I can't think of another interview my mom's ever told me to watch. It's like at all. And I've never told her to watch an interview. But regardless, mom hasn't been in Mind Pockets for a minute. She get one for fucking 2 hats up. There we go. That'd be kind of cool, right? 2 droopy hats up. I don't know. So fucking shout out. Episode 2 of Best Medicine. Not that bad. I'm enjoying it. Uh, like somewhere I need to do like a deep dive on this show. The amount of character development they do in this show, just FYI, man, crazy. Like multiple people, like there's so much character development happening. Um, I'm enjoying the show. I'm curious on where it goes. I think that's mom made fun of me because I was like, what does episode 100 look like? She's like, calm down, boy. She's like, it's fucking one episode in. I'm like, I know. But I'm like, I like it. I just want to know where this thing goes in season 5. And she's like, just calm down. She's like, just one at a time. Secret book project is finalized. It has been submitted for approval. And if everything goes correctly, I can talk about it in a couple of weeks. Like, we'll call it like 2 weeks. Should be able to get it approved. We'll see. But yay, go huge thanks to Nick and Nick. So thank you. Random awkward is that Nick. That's just a shout out for her. Secret book project. I've shown you like a lot of illustrations, ideas over the last couple of weeks. Did you fix all the spelling errors? Get off my back, dude. Maybe I fixed most of them. It's a different book. I don't think anybody has an idea of what it is. If you pay enough attention to everything that I do, you might have a general idea of where it is. But to be fair, it's still just random enough. Like, I don't think you would guess it. I have a couple of ideas where your first couple guesses go. Yeah, spelling counts, whatever. I'll double check the spelling and resubmit again. But there was one small problem I had to fix. I resubmitted, so we're just waiting the 3 days for the approval. Once the approval happens, I want to be able to have the physical book with me before I tell you guys what it is. So I'm thinking Tuesday, Wednesday it's approved, and then if I have them all shipped, hold on, let's get a calendar. I should have them by the 27th if everything goes correctly. And then I think I want to do like a marketing strategy with it. So there's no huge rush to get it out. Okay. There was the idea that we can give them away for the Patreon people. So that's some of the marketing stuff I'm talking about. I think I'm going to throw it in the March gift. So anybody who's close has all 3 of the gnomes, which was November, January, March. So I'm going to throw in an extra March because I think I can keep the pricing where I need it to be. But I'm thinking for all new Patreon subscribers at the 4 tier, even that this would be part of that. Because I mentioned I want to do like a welcome gift. So you sign up for the 4 tier, you hang out for the full cycle, and then on that 3rd month, I'll send you like the sticker, a Pix, a regular gnome, and then I'll send a copy of this book. So kind of nice, even like I break even on everything, which is fine. Um, but one of the cooler ideas, I think a lot of people will enjoy the book. So um, we'll leave it at that for now. I know it's kind of like I feel bad when I get all cagey about it. I can't fucking talk about it. There are two, three people, four, five people who have seen it, like a rough version of it. Hence the fucking spelling counts, lady. Um, so like I think of five people, they're all thumbs up. They're all two hats up. So I think a general nice base of people. So I don't know. Couple of weeks, you guys will see. It'll be fun. You I promise. I promise it will be fun. Just hang out for 2 more weeks.
This week's Mind Pocket for Air Fryer is fucking cook some chicken, dude. Marinated some chicken, boom, threw that bitch in there. Like 16 to 18 minutes, flipped it halfway through. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Loved it. Now, what do we do next week? I am thinking some kind of pasta, like a baked spaghetti or something. But I really want to nail some fucking pasta in this thing. But yeah, your air fryer update for the week.
Dude, this air fryer. Mom gave me food. She gave me she gave me some like so mom makes food. And then it's not even like leftovers. She like specifically makes me extra food for Monday mornings. It doesn't matter what she gives me. Every time she hands me something, I'm like, what are the air fryer instructions? Like all I want to do is air fry everything. That's so funny. Uh, Air fry right now is the most consistent fucking mind pocket every week. I'm telling you, man, this is fucking cool. Um, I'm still playing with like times and temperatures a little bit because I Google some shit. Um, but yeah, I had like two chicken breasts. Boom, cook that shit up. Are you kidding me? It was so good. Probably needed like 1 or 2 minutes less, but I think we can agree that when you're playing with a new cooking appliance and you're playing with raw meat, that you semi slide on the not overcooked, but definitely on the not on the undercooked, right? So if it says 18 minutes, I gave it 18 minutes. Like I'm not in a place yet where I'm like, I could probably get away with 16 minutes. Because if it's oh well, no, that's a flawed system. That's flawed, I think. Because you can if it's still raw, you can re you can put it back in. But if you overcook it, you can't go backwards. I flawed it. This is one. Here's why I don't cook, right? And obviously, I'm like I'd cut it open before I ate it. It's not like I open the air fryer and I just fucking instantly eat the thing. No, I should play with the times down a little bit. That's it. Because I'm telling you, like the chicken was good, but I think I would have been happier with a minute or two less. But I'm still playing with it. I'm playing. I'm having a blast. I'm telling you, this is the best invention of 2026. Um, Thank you to my mom. Thank you to lasagna. Lasagna make me make my own food. And my mom give me her air fryer. You can peek at it. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying is like that's where I got flawed. Is um like I guess that's typical Ben and boys. It's like oh, this is burn the shit out of it. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna because it makes sense when I talk it. So say what you want about the podcast or all these shows. The amount of like mental growth I have talking this stuff out, like there's an importance about talking shit out Because otherwise, I never would have found an air fryer, and I would have been cooking shit until it was burnt, thinking that was better than still a little gooey, and then putting it back in for 2 more minutes. That's why I need you guys. I need bounce ideas off of you. If you like, I wish there was a way. I don't think I have any. I have to go check some old notes. What kind of ideas would I have done with Whimsy if I didn't bounce an idea off of somebody? Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head of like some train wreck of ideas that people were like, just no, you can't do that idea. Um, I don't think there's that many. But I do need to talk to people to evolve it to a place where it's fucking pretty cool. And I like collaborating with people. So like when Nikki gets to help out, it's fucking cool, man. And then we got Kit coming in. Skylar, I'm hoping to get her working on something. Um, Skylar does caricatures of people. So if she does that, I might have her redo my Bojack with some gnomes. So we'll see. But yeah, collaboration is good because otherwise I'm fucking overcooking. Like that's like there like it's got to be a metaphor for my life, right? Ben's always just constantly overcooking his chicken. Anyway, air fryers are amazing. Air fryer, like who makes a good air fryer? Someone needs to email air fryers. They need to sponsor me because I will fucking I'll do 100% all Mind Pocket episode of hot fucking air fryers, dude. Patreon exclusive Mind Pockets air fryer edition. I do that.
It absolutely blows my mind. I have a handful of people that I've worked with for like legit 10, 15 years, and they still don't know shit about shipping and receiving. Like, we have different loading docks, right? And they're all numbered. Some numbers are like E, some are on the west side. But they still keep asking me, like, where 45 is. And I'm like, there is no 45. We've never had a 45. And I don't know why they keep asking where 45 is. Blows my mind.
This bothers me more, dude. I absolutely hate it. There's people, like I said, I've worked for like years with, and like I'll get a phone call and they'll be like, "Where does this go?" Or they're like, "I need confirmation of." Yes, right, dude. Absolutely, fucking. All right. So the way that shipping and receiving is set up, right? We have these loading docks, right? Right, where fucking we could load shit up, right? You have even numbers and odd numbers, right? Odd numbers are always on the east, and then the even numbers are always on the west. So the idea that people still ask me where it is, I'm like, what fucking number is it? Please tell me what number it is. Because if it's an even number, it's over there. If it's an odd number, it's over there. And they still, to this day, cannot wrap their heads around it. And then you have uh then we have like some other areas like 1 and 2 are always on the south, and then like 47, 48 are always on the north, right? And people still have no like people who've been there for years still pull out the map, okay, right? And then they're like, where is this loading dock? And then I'm like, it might as well be like we're basically a square. So like it's the same, like direct opposites. Like 1 is here, 2 is there. And people still and they're like, well, where's 5? I'm like, right across from 6. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then because of the layout of it, it skips 45. Okay. It, I get that it doesn't continue to follow the pattern of like, but if you've been there long enough, you know that there is no 45. Why do people still ask me where 45 is? Hey Ben, can you? I need a confirmation on 45. I'm like, there is no. Like, I don't even have to look at anything. Like, I'm on the computer looking stuff up for people. I'm like, yeah, yeah, dude. The second they say 45, I swear to you, I have to sound super super cunty because I absolutely hate it. Very few things bother me this much, right? What was the other thing that bothers me? Um, Shipping and receiving. When people ask me something, I fucking what was? Oh, what is it? I get ragey. Oh, what was it? It happens all the time. Blow their mind and say there's a pattern and a double wide and a single wide. Like, dude, they would not understand it. Like, they've walked this building for years. Like, their job is specifically to go visit these warehouses, like on the regular, and they still like, oh, come on. And they always ask me, like, where's, I'm like, it's always on the north or the east side or the, like, it's always, I'm like, what is the number? Even or odd? Even. I'm like, where are all the other evens? Hmm. Man, I don't like, I don't know. I don't like, I'm not suggesting that everybody there knows it as much as like Kelly or myself. But when there are certain patterns that have never fucking changed, you should follow those patterns. That's all I'm saying. Fucking bothersome. I'm thinking about what is it, dude? I get ragey about one other thing. What is the other thing? Has to be when they're bringing something in. Was it the good morning, good night, good evening? Who's no morning yet? I don't know, dude. Anyway, all right. I needed to get that off, dude, because I sat with this thing for 2 days until I had a mind pocket this thing. I absolutely hated it. I hate people sometimes. Thank you, Kelly, for like she gets it, man. She knows there's no 45.
I have been known to be I want to say a trendsetter, but ahead of the curve. Like I was with the fidgets. Um, Maybe that's just about it. I don't know. There had to have been something else. Anyway, um, I'm calling it right now. Digital recorders that transcribe. It's the new way to go. We're gonna stop seeing regular digital recorders. It's all about this transcription stuff. They're pretty cool.
Like trendsetter, but I can only remember one thing. All right. I get in the mood every once in a while where I'm like, I need, okay. I want to do another car cast. So I was looking at like what recorders do I have? Do I want the like what kind of sound am I looking for? So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy a new recorder. So I found one very like decent price, like nothing crazy. I almost went crazy. Almost, dude. I wanted to. There's one that I want so bad, but I don't know anything about these things yet. So I have this new recorder, right? When you record, it auto transcribes it as you're talking. Fucking genius. Like I was talking to Lasagna today. Like editing gets easier when you can read the transcript. When you could do like a control F and find something that you're looking for to cut out. Like it's easier than trying to look at the full hour and trying to remember was that before or after this conversation. You can literally just type it in and then find it and then just delete the whole chunk that you need out. So this one isn't bad. It's not great. There's obviously ones that cost like 2, 3 times as much that have a better AI transcription on it. So I want like, okay, that is that's how I find all the quotes by reading the transcripts. That right, 100%. Um, it's so much because like when I'm like I love to find certain quotes and stuff, and the easiest way to find them would be, huh? Hold on, I had two separate. I just a new thought. Okay, would be the transcription, right? So I was talking to Lasagna, and she was talking about the editing. She's like, "Isn't it hard to do all the edits and stuff?" And I'm like, "No, no, no." I said it's significantly easier today than it was 3 years ago because everything is transcribed. The Riverside that I use transcribes the whole episode. So like when Megan and I are talking, we drop too much info, someone's name or like hardcore like a street address, like I can just type that in and just cut it out. So it's easier um, for editing purposes. But then there's also the idea that I would love to have um, transcriptions of all of the episodes somewhere because then it would be easier. Like if there was like we put them on in a database of some kind, right? Like or just one long ass fucking Word doc, and then I just Control F and look for something that like a quote that I'm looking for, and then it would pull up all of that word, easier to find. Okay, so then Ben has a problem, right? Where I like experiencing new tech. So I'm like not opposed to trying to find something new and play with it. So I got the new recorder. It's AI transcribing. I have I don't have it near right here. I have a wireless microphone. So it connects to this device so I can wireless microphone me. So I don't have to like set it like I don't have to worry about setting up the recorder to be pointed at me. I don't have to worry about it rolling around when I'm driving. So now I can just have a clippy clip. So um there is there is one right now, one old man car cast episode that I recorded. It's 30 minutes long. I fucking love the idea. I just don't know how it, like, conceptually, the idea is super fucking sick. Like, it's super cool. I just don't know how it plays. I think it'll be okay. So here's, I asked this question briefly in the pre-show. With the car casts, do we like the audio with the road noise and the blinker, or cut it all out and it's just a nice quiet background band? Like, because I know some of the early car casts had the road noise, right? Um, and you can hear me like you can basically hear me driving. I think I like it, but I don't know what it sounds like for you guys. So unless we can get like give me like two or three, like yes, clean version or the dirty version. I might just put them both out, just because I'm curious on which one you guys would like better. I think there's something nice about the road noise version because then you're in the car with me. I think that's kind of like what the vibe I'm going for is. I'm having a conversation with you with me in the car, as opposed to you guys just listening to sad dad just fucking talking to himself. So I might put out both versions. Monday, maybe I'll play both, like a clip of both versions. Hold on, we got time. We're 10 minutes behind. Maybe I'll play. Hold on, I'm gonna play both versions right now, just because like I don't want it to seem like it's wildly. It's not a lot. Like I trimmed down a bunch of the road noise, but you still know I'm driving. If I cut out all of the road noise, then then you can't tell I'm driving. Stand by. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna play you both versions, and you will let me know if one is way worse than the other. Stand by. I'm just pulling it up right now. Um, I debated whether or not I was going to play it now, and I think why not? Doesn't hurt. Okay, so this will be the clean version. This is the version that has almost little to no road noise. So, um, we're going to jump in here, and I have to play this. Okay, and things that happen. Uh, the first Pokestop closest to my house is right here. If I'm lucky, I can catch both lights second under the underpass. This I did. I'm very excited. The underpass used to be the boundary, which I never passed growing up as a kid. One time I did. Almost got in a fight. Okay, so normal podcasts, like we've heard that version before. Like we've heard the very quiet, clean, like definitely not year one or like episode 1 through 10. Like 1 through 10, you can hear all the static and the AC noise. Uh, so it's nice. Like that shows the growth of 2.5 years of podcasting. Like crisp, sounds good. Okay, but doesn't have the right texture to the episode that it needs to be. So let me play. I call it dirty because it's just there's the clean and now a dirty copy, but it's the road note, the road copy. So same podcast. Things that happen. The first Pokestop closest to my house is right here. If I'm lucky, I can catch both lights second under the underpass. I gotta play with the volume a little bit. I did. I'm very excited. The underpass used to be the boundary, which I never passed growing up as a kid. One time I did. Almost got in a fight. So go figure that. I come up to a left. There's a cool part coming up. The park to play Pokemon. But today I go straight ahead. Is the post office. It's funny, I think my mom listens and she's like, I know where he is. But we get to a post office, one that used to be over. All right. All right, we got it distracting. I totally get it's distracting. But is it too much distracting? That's why, because I listened to both of them twice today. I'm not gonna lie. I listened to 2 hours of my own podcast. Um, it is a little. I don't know. I like it, but um, I'm not gonna lie. There's a chance I put it both of them out. Liam said he wanted to fucking call in. So if we podcast this week, will be a Liam's episode. There's a chance that he doesn't. Um, and if that's the case, then this will go out. It's 30 minutes. I think it was interesting. I enjoyed it. Um, I think it'll be fun for like 7 people, especially who live around here. Uh, all right, so it's a little distracting. So maybe I can cut down some of the road noise because it's consistent most of the way through. I'm not gonna lie. Wonder if there's a happy medium. I'm gonna play with it, but I got one distracted. Did anybody else have anything? You could also try a different recording device to see if. We could. Yeah. 100%. It's a new recorder, new microphone. I think part of the problem is the the reason I like the lapel mic was that it captured more here. Whereas if I kept the recorder like the old ones just sitting in my cup holder, like it's trying to like I'm talking down to it. So it captured. So if it sits in the cup holder, it's capturing all of this. Whereas the lapel or the clip on got more of just here, like here versus here. Um, I did go in and play with if I use Riverside, Riverside takes out all the fucking noise. If I go into Audacity, I was able to cut down most of the road noise and enhance most of the voice noise. So like the original is fucking like unlistenable almost. So um I think it's worth the extra like half hour to see if I could drop the road noise just a little bit more. I think there's it's not too bad because there's a button I have um that will take all the so what's interesting is maybe I'll do it on Monday. Maybe I have nothing for Monday, so maybe I'll show you guys how I do it. But there's a way I can take this I can isolate the road noise frequency and apply it to the full 30 minutes and lower it a little bit. So um we'll see. But yeah, I play with new tech. I enjoy new tech. Um there's probably um there's probably a couple of different functions and features on the recorder that would have trimmed out most of the background noise. I think a lot of it was because I was using the wireless. But to be fair, I have a wireless mic. I've never used it, so I wanted to try it once. Because I didn't want to have to worry and focus about it rolling in the car too much. Um, but I think you'll enjoy the episode. I think it's a much better episode than last week's. I think it's fun because we do enjoy the car casts from time to time. A different take on a drive that I think was kind of um, fun to do. And then it opens up for other drives that I want to make. Because there's this, because I would like to drive around the city a little bit, like with Liam. I'd like to be able to like drive around for like an hour or two and show him all my old stomping grounds at all the different houses and stuff. Um, so, um, at the very least, if I cannot make a hard decision or if I can't fix the road noise, I'll give you guys two copies. I'll give you two versions. It splits the views up, but it doesn't matter. Whatever version you like, um, just pay attention that there will be 157 clean, 157 road. So if you want the clean version, go for it. If you want the road version or you want to listen to them both, you can. Because I think after a while, you get used to it, to be honest, I think. Um, if you play it while you're driving, like it's just mimicking the road noise you already have. So I guess a lot of it's depending on when and where you listen to it too. So, um, but yeah, I'm trend setting. I'm telling you right now, these AI recorders are fucking amazing. This one is not as like I said. This one I have certain words that none of the recordings like to transcribe correctly. Like I do something. I must be doing something weird with my mouth in certain words that it just can't read what I'm saying. But I'm pointing at the fences. You're going to see more push for transcribed recorders. 2 years, Zoom comes out with the transcribed version. The Zoom transcribe H1. I'm telling you, maybe. But I'm gonna keep playing with recorders. But that's what we do here at Whimsy. We give you a little bit of everything I'm working on, so we can kind of see what we like, what we don't like, and then just watch the growth of it. So
Get ready to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story, like gathering around a campfire, but with better sound quality. Ready to be swept away? Find Story Time with Mr. C. Today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained, and perhaps even taken back to a time when all you needed was a good voice and a great story.
Patreon people, Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, and Enderfrog, EC1, Violet, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, Vinny S. Thank you guys for the Patreon. You guys can expect to be seeing a version of the book coming up in March. I think, I don't think I can't justify pushing it back to May. I think you need it in March. So we'll figure it out. But new books coming. That's why you guys sign up for this shit, guys. One, so you can get some cool stuff. I'm confident that right now, if you sign up for the $4 tier, you will work your way into a book. So that's all I'm going to say. Not anything else, but as a welcome gift, I'm confident that I can swing this book for all first time 4-tier people for the first cycle. So I'm going to work out the logistics of that. We'll promote a bunch of it here coming up soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to the two versions. I know that this slide is loud, and I don't know why I don't ever go in and fix it on the back end on the presentation. I don't know why. For fucking 100 episodes, I've been doing this. And I know for a fact that one is loud every single time. And I never go in and fix it. And anyway, we are it. We're done. 93's out. Next week, 94. Hopefully we get some cool stuff in there. I'm excited to see what new air fryer mind pocket I got for you guys. I don't think I'm going to dip into the pasta yet, but you never know. I just need to find a good, decent recipe that I think I can attempt to like mess around with. But dude, air fryer is the way to go. Like I'm almost willing to drop this podcast and just do an air fryer podcast. Or we're doing an air fryer podcast, year 4, July 15th, episode 1, air fryer. And we're so cool. You guys have a good night. Monday we'll have an episode. It may or may not be with Liam. It may or may not be Ben's drive to work. It's an interesting drive. I think people, and again, I think you'll enjoy it, but I also think there's a level of enjoyment as I drive. You know exactly where I'm at, and I think there's a certain like funness to that. A couple of landmarks I might point out during the drive. So I just think it's kind of cool, the idea that you get to experience the whole drive. Um, that's it for the night. No Liam physically tomorrow. We'll hang out with Sophia. We're gonna have a blast. I have no idea what we're gonna do, but she always comes up with something fun. Um, oh, a better week. I have no idea what we're doing on Monday. There's a chance I'm just gonna show you how I do the editing, or like I'm gonna totally phone it in with another idea that I think is kind of interesting. I just have to find a way to word it so it doesn't sound like I phoned it in. Um, but hey, come back on Monday at noon. Let's see what Ben does. Much better week. No dumpster fire this week, guys. Um, I think generally just an overall really decent week, and I'm not sure why. So I'll figure that out as I put the show together for Monday. You guys have a great evening. Everybody stay cool, stay warm, drive safe. Go Broncos, right? I don't know. I watched the game and we went for the Broncos, but you guys have a good night. Whimsy.